Elitch Gardens is the largest amusement park in Colorado. Saying this place has had a complex history is a massive understatement. It opened back in 1890, but by the 1990s, it had outgrown its original location, so the park relocated to their current location in downtown Denver in 1995. But that's not all. Since then, the park has had multiple owners, including Premier Parks, Six Flags, Park Management, and C&L Lifestyles. While the new location is popular, it was slated to close as part of the River Mile redevelopment project. Those plans have stalled, so as of this recording, you can still enjoy this park and everything it has to offer. It currently boasts 6 different roller coasters, including multiple shuttle coasters, and one of the country's longest wood coasters. Then they also have some notable flat rides, a few water rides, and a trippy dark ride. So in this video, I'll rank this park's top 15 rides. Before starting the list, I need to note some attractions that will be excluded. First, there will be no upcharge attractions. I have not done either due to their high costs. I imagine both Slingshot and the Accelerator Sky Coaster are adrenaline rushes offering great views of the city. Second, there will be nothing from the Island Kingdom Water Park. This is included with admission, and it appears to have a solid slide lineup, but I have only visited the amusement side. Waterworld is my water park of choice when I'm in the Denver area. Third, you will not see Mind Eraser on this list. I know this ride is extremely popular with locals, but I personally find this ride uncomfortable. It has a lot of headbanging, which is a shame, because the layout is otherwise fast-paced and intense. I just find it hard to enjoy an attraction when I need to ride it that defensively. Starting off the list at number 15 is Sea Dragon. This is a chance swinging ship. This is one of my favorite models for the genre. If you sit on the ends of the boat, you get some pleasant floater airtime on the max swings, and I like how this one is tucked among the trees as a bonus. Number 14, Tilt-A-Whirl. It is time for a run on spinning rides. This classic flat from Selner is delightfully chaotic. The gondola will randomly spin as it makes its way around the undulating platform. Anytime you get a full rotation, you get some disorienting and satisfying positive Gs. For the best ride, try to throw your weight around to influence the spin. Number 13, Balloon Race. I know this ride is located in Kittyland, but it is a genuinely fun experience. The balloons are cramped, but they are exceedingly easy to spin, so if you go all out, this ends up being a super dizzying experience. Number 12, Teacups. This is yet another spinning ride. Built by Zamperla, you can get these cups spinning at a similar clip to the prior ride. I just give this one the edge because the platform has more motion and the cups are way roomier for adults. Number 11, Brain Drain. This is a Larson Superloop. This is a hang time machine. There are several stalls and slow revolutions, offering several seconds of hang time on each pass. The restraints are in the bulkier side though. I can only imagine how crazy this ride would be with more minimalistic restraints. Number 10, Boomerang. As the name suggests, this is a Vekoma boomerang. While it still has over-the-shoulder restraints, this is one of the smoother installations. You only get some light headbanging at points, so it's possible to enjoy the elements. The drops offer a fun tummy tickle sensation. Then the 3 inversions are wildly intense, offering some whip and extreme positive Gs. That backwards loop is particularly disorienting as the train hits 5.2 Gs during that part. Number 9, Spider. This is a classic Irely spinning ride. I like how this ride blends spinning and airtime. You get sweet centripetal force whenever your vehicle completes a full rotation, and it does that a lot. Then the bounces can offer some light weightlessness as a bonus. Number 8, Big Wheel. This is a scenic Ferris wheel offering lovely views. You can look out over the busy park, seeing all the rides cycling, or you can gaze towards downtown Denver. I absolutely love city parks, and this ride takes full advantage of that unique location. It is a must for photographers and videographers. Number 7, Starflyer. This is a vertical swing ride from Funtime. It is one of the park's tallest rides, approaching 20 stories in height, so it offers a similar view to the big wheel. This one just adds some thrills. It is not fast enough to offer positive Gs, but it's always unnerving spinning that high in the air with just a chain swing. Number 6. Half Pipe. This is an intimate shuttle coaster with forces similar to a frisbee ride. The low point has LSM launches. These have a kick and induce spinning. Then the high points have nice floater airtime, particularly if you are positioned at the high point. While the over-the-shoulder restraints in this one are more restrictive than the newer installations, this ride still tracks fairly smoothly, at least so you won't hit your head. Number 5. Disaster Canyon. This is a Hopkins River Rapids ride. While the course is compact, parts of the course are landscaped still, and there are plenty of rapids. You hit one after another. I like how they vary wildly in power, so each one will have you on your toes. Some of them are fairly strong and soaking. Number 4. Meow Wolf's Kaleidoscape. This is a shooting dark ride that was a renovation to the park's former Ghost Blasters. Inspired by the psychedelic Meow Wolf art museums, this is a delightfully trippy experience. You pass these seemingly random, multicolored set pieces. There are targets along the way, but many of them no longer work, and the ride does not keep score anyway. I think this is best experienced without the guns, so you can get lost in all the lights and physical sets. Number 3. Twister 3 Storm Chaser. This is the park's giant wooden roller coaster. This was built as the spiritual successor to the original park's Mr. Twister. This ride shuffles quite a bit, so it'll definitely toss you around. But the roughest parts are when the train is traveling slowly, so it ends up being more comical than painful. And this ride has barely any airtime, but it does have plenty of laterals. If you love lateral forces, you will probably like this ride. And recently the trims have not been hitting, so the ride carries nice speed, particularly in the second half. Number 2. Sidewinder. This is narrow shuttle loop. While the hike atop the tower is annoying and the layout is short, this ride is a powerhouse. The drops offer crazy ejector airtime in the ends of the train. I particularly like the backwards drop if you're in the natural front. Backwards ejector airtime is always a treat. Then the vertical loop offers crushing positive Gs, and since this ride never turns left or right, it is free of the headbanging that can plague these older aero loopers. And coming in at number 1 is Tower of Doom. This is an intimate giant drop standing 220 feet, or 67 meters tall. Like several of the prior rides, this offers fantastic views of the park in Denver in the ascent. Then, you are suddenly released, dropping like a rock, getting a decent stomach drop sensation and good floater airtime. As great as this ride is, ironically, it is just the 3rd best drop tower in the state of Colorado. But still, it reigns supreme at Elitch Gardens. Those are my 15 favorite rides at Elitch Gardens. What are your favorites at this amusement park? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.